Good morning, y'all. I just got this grass cut. Jeez. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Yes, my hair was a hot mess. Oh, I took it out because it was coming loose. I didn't put it in by braiding. So I'm going to get it done again. I bought some more the same type of hair, but shorter. First of all, how y'all doing today? I'm out here before 8 o'clock, looking a hot mess, trying to get this walk in. Happy Thursday. Good morning.
Morning, how you doing?
Fine, how are you? So I'm out here trying to get this walk in. I walked Monday, skipped Tuesday and Wednesday. Got 3 days. So today's Thursday. Let's get it going. I hope y'all have had a good week so far. If I was out here just walking without the camera, I wouldn't care about the little hair. But it is what it is. I took my daughter to work this morning, and it was such a nice breeze. We had the windows down like we were in a drop top. And my hair was blowing everywhere. So I try to dress up for y'all. Y'all know I can when I want to. Whew. I don't know what's gonna happen when I go back to school. Because I'm gonna have to get up earlier. You know, I gotta be there at 8 o'clock. So I would definitely have to get up and start walking early. I know I got on some shorts, so I got to be pulling and tugging until these thighs get down. I had a 9-scale victory. I tried on a shirt. I was just like, let me see how far I got to go. I tried on a shirt that I haven't, well, it's brand new because when I bought it, at least a year ago, at least, you know, you got them clothes in your closet that you don't want to give away. They still got the tags on it. And you like, I'm gonna fit this, I'm gonna get in it. Well, I got in it. Not only did I get in it, but I was able to button it. My God. What a great feeling. I was like, look at here. What's happening? Slowly but surely. This walking's becoming better. Slowly but surely. I'm not going to overdo it because I'm feeling good. I'm just going to do what I got to do and keep it moving. Once I master the 3 times a week where it becomes muscle memory, then I can move on a little bit further. That's how I do. I don't want to tackle something else. I know I'm supposed to be doing like the resistance. I haven't got to that yet. So that'll be a separate 10 minutes. The resistance training. But let me get this done first. And birds. Birds and rabbits. Rabbits and birds. So how y'all doing? By the way, I might cut this part and put it at the beginning of the video. By the way, My name is Kim, your low carb queen, and I am on a low carb journey. Well, no, I'm on a weight loss journey. And the way I'm doing it is cutting down on my carbs. That's what you gotta do for me. That's what I gotta do. Cut down on them carbs. Cut down on the sugar, the carbs, and I'm on 1,850 calories a day, which I never use, almost never. And my biggest issue, as some of y'all know, is snacks. Snack, munch. I'm working on that. Then, yesterday was my injection on 7.5. My injection on 7.5 of Mounjaro. So, I got to get another order. You know, they have something now where it says, too soon. Too soon to order. I never heard of that. I said I wasn't going to go a little bit further. But I just saw a man walking his Doberman. He started to put a little bit of grip on it. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me come on through here. Let you get by. Because like I said, I don't play with dogs. Oh. And he came up going the same way. Good morning. Going the same way that I did. Not even the dog. He was going in the same direction. I have had a dog before that I couldn't control. I don't know whether it was my personality or his. It was my husband's dog. It was a German Shepherd. My husband, it was primarily, like I said, his dog, but I would have to feed it and such. And I had just had my oldest daughter. Y'all remember the Cadillac strollers? We used to call them Cadillac strollers. Big old stroller with the top that pulled up, like a drop top, for big old wheels. I'm walking that dog with the stroller and the baby. That dog was barking at everything coming in our direction. And I'm like, oh, it's fine, he won't bite. Lying. I didn't know what he would do. He didn't get him from a puppy. I don't know where he got that dog from. But it was a German Shepherd. He barking at people. I'm saying, oh, it's okay. Stopping, holding on to the leash. So we get home. I'm outside on the porch. And the baby starts to cry, fuss. And I'm like, oh. And I pick her up. And he snapped and barked at my child. Now you know. You already know that's a no-no. He snapped. And I'm holding the baby and turn. I'm like, sit down. You know, this was back before people were in love with their animals. So, for the most part, he would be in the basement until his daddy came home from work. Hunty, that dog snapped at my child. I called the ASPCA and said, I got a bad dog. I need y'all to come get him. They said, okay, it'll cost $5. Showing my age. I said, sure. Said to myself, y'all gonna come get this dog. I didn't have a dime in my pocket. Just had a newborn baby, and I wasn't working. I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't have no money. They came, went in the basement, got the dog. I said, sir, I don't have no money. But this dog snapped at my child. It's got to go. He said, okay, ma'am. And took the dog. No charge. Needless to say, my husband came home. He was a little perturbed, but not that much. He got over it. Keeping all day, I ain't keeping nothing. I'm not living with anything that I'm afraid of. Okay? Any person, anything. No. No, ma'am, no, sir. We had several dogs after that. You know, when you have kids, you get pets. We had cats, turtles, goldfish. No rabbits or guinea pigs. And they always loved me, even though I didn't like them. Not a pet person. Now, I would get a dog. But with dogs come great responsibilities. Cats can take care of themselves. I got a daughter that's a cat lover. But they're too sneaky. Too sneaky. No cats. You know, a dog is a good noisemaker and companion. But you have to be responsible. Yeah, I may get one later on. That's that. And I have talked myself back to the house. Back home. Oh gosh, just tired. Let's see what we got going on. 8:16, 7:57. I think it's when I started, or I'll see when I started. Okay, y'all. So I just wanted to say that I'm back in the house. That's not what I wanted to say, but yeah. I'm just like, when I first started this walk, it took me every bit of 25 minutes. Between 25, 22, and it started getting shorter and shorter. And so I'm proud of myself, because there were times when I thought, whoo, I can't breathe. But yeah, so progress. Bad hair and all is progress. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.